What started as a peaceful protest days ago have turned violent, with stores being looted, rocks being thrown at police, and buildings and cars set on fire. On April 19, 2015, a 24-year-old male died by the hands of police force. Freddie Grey, an American male, was taken against his will, and in the process, he was killed. Before the incident of Freddie Grey, the black community were already questioning the motives behind the handling of black males. Everyone was already in a lot of pain and didn't know how to allow their voices to be heard. Not only that, they were fed up and chose to go a different route. I chose to interview Eddie Bennett, whom was active in the protest and an African American male. I will ask him a series of questions about his experience. The first question: what were you doing looting in Baltimore, Maryland?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What were you doing when the looting happened in Baltimore, Maryland?
Oh, well, I was watching it on the news. I know there was a few breaking news saying that there were new places being looted, but I was at home watching on the news because it really wasn't safe to be out in the streets that day.
What do you think you can do different to help your society?
Well, I definitely have to start with me. I can't really change anybody else. I can just be an example to others and try to, get my degree and work as hard as I can to get where I need to go so I can actually put other people on, or to be that leader that paves the way for others to be able to achieve what they want to achieve. That's the only thing I could probably do, is change me first before I try to go out and promote change to everybody else.
Do you agree with the police officers being convicted of the crime? And do you think it was a crime?
That's actually a hard one. Being an aspiring journalist, it's always good to not be biased. But in this instance, I really feel like something did go on between the policeman and Freddie Grey for his death. I don't know what happened, I don't know the details, but I knew that the police officer had something to do. And the fact that Marilyn Mosby had indicted him for a crime was awesome. It was great just to see the black community actually come together peacefully after that, and to know that the change could be made without looting or without doing anything violent. I feel like the policemen, they go through things every day just like we do, and they have the same challenges of coming on the streets of Baltimore and trying to protect. And you have dangerous civilians out here who don't really care about policemen's lives, and vice versa. You have dangerous policemen who have been taught to not just kill black males, but it's just civilians in general. So that's how I feel about it.
How do you think the media addressed the case, and was it beneficial or was it hurtful?
I think the media portrayed what they wanted to portray at times. I know that there was real danger out there, so I do applaud them for catching every moment of what was going on in terms of the looting and the protesting and the police officers coming face to face with civilians. And I applaud them also as, recording the people that actually were helping the policemen and giving them water and food and showing that they actually care and really appreciate their services. But on the flip side, I do know that the media wanted to show the negativity because that's what people wanted to see. And without that negativity, people wouldn't actually watch the news. It wouldn't be as appealing, to see people protesting and holding hands and going across the streets of Baltimore and promoting peace. So yeah, that's what I think.
Do you think the protest and rioting was about Freddie Grey, or do you think his death led an open door for them to get justice and answers?
I think in the beginning there were times where I could see that the protesting was for Freddie Grey. But after, I would say even after or before his funeral, I started seeing people just doing things just to do it. It was more freedom just to commit crimes. Instead of doing it in secret, they were able to do it openly now. So I felt like they took it overboard and just started looting places just for their own satisfaction.